Hi, it's Sarah from Core Motion Fitness. Thanks for joining me today. Today's workout is going to be 60 minutes long. You're going to need a bench, a mat, and a set of hand weights. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. Take your fingers behind your ears, take your feet hip distance apart, pull your abdominals nice and tight to your back, and let's go into a good morning. So we're going to hinge at our hips. This is a great warm-up exercise for the back of our body. So squeeze your butt nice and tight. Great job. We'll do 2 more like this, and then we're going to add on. So you've got a good morning and a squat in place. Good morning and a squat. And you can take your hands and leave them behind your ears right here if you want to squat like this. That's great. Good job. And you've got 2 more here. And last one. And all you're going to do now is take a squat side to side. So let's go ahead and move to the right first. Squat down and to the other side. So just working on some lateral movement right away. We get stuck moving forward and back too often, and so it's very important that we move our body side to side as well. And you've got 2 more. Good job. We'll go right back to the good morning. So fingers behind the ears. Good morning and squat. And again. These are great warm-up exercises to bring your heart rate up, bring a lot of blood to those big muscles that we'll be using today. This park bench workout is one of my favorite workouts to do. It can be done anywhere. You can take it on the go and find a bench most anywhere. The first half will be all body weight, and then the second half, if you're going to continue on with me, we'll add some weights. 1 more please. Good morning. And take it into those side squats. Let's go right to left. Back side down like you're sitting in a chair. Knees tracking with your toes. Good job. And we've got 2 more on each side. Keep that chest lifted. And 1 more on each side. Great job. And release. Take it into a back stepping lunge. Let's go here. Back stepping lunge. And reach your arms up and step forward. Switch to the other side. Back stepping lunge. Reach your arms up and step forward. From that profile, lunge. Good. This really wakes up our hip flexor. And we're going to turn this into a combo stretch here in just a moment. Also challenges your balance, which we always need more of. All right, next up, high lunge, which is what this is right here. And then I want you to reach your hands down toward the ground into a low lunge. Now maybe it's just to your front knee. Stay right there. You're going to rock your body back and take a hamstring stretch here. So feel that nice stretch. And then step in, switch to the other side. High lunge and low lunge. The heel presses back. Reach your hands as low as you can. Rock back on this back leg and hamstring stretch. Good. Step your back leg in. Let's do it again. So it's a high lunge and back leg straight, low lunge. Rock back onto your back leg and hamstring stretch. 1 more on the other side. High lunge and low, and rock it on back and enjoy that hamstring stretch right there. Great job. And both feet together. All right, so normally we've done a curtsy lunge, which looks like this: stepping behind, stepping together. Okay, curtsy lunge. We're going to change it up just a little bit and move in front of the leg. So you're going to do a curtsy lunge forward, step back, and curtsy lunge and step back. Good. So just a slight challenge. Messes with our brain a little bit, keeps our body guessing. All right, you'll do 1 more on each side. Nice job. And go back to that lunge combo. So right leg stepping back, high lunge, low lunge, try to go a little bit deeper. And then option for a little more intensity, back leg stays straight and we hinge our hips back. So back leg straight. Step it in, switch legs. Lunge and low lunge. Back leg straight or bent, your option. Okay, stay right here, hold. And 1 more on each side. Lift and lunge. Back leg straight. Okay, it doesn't matter if you can touch the ground or not, no problem. 1 more on the other side. High lunge and low. Back leg straight. Really rock those hips back. And step forward and curtsy lunge across the body. So cross it over, step back, cross it over, and step back. Good. So step a little wider on this second time through, feeling your hips waking up. Again, challenging your balance. And one more on each side. Great job. And last one here, and hold, hip opener. So just reach your opposite hand to your opposite heel. Let those arms open out to the side. Really feel your hips getting mobile. And you've got 2 more on each side. We're gonna add on. So you've got 4, okay, hip openers and 4 butt kickers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, up. You're gonna see part of this move come back later on in the workout with a little more intensity. Here we go. And reach. 2, 3, and reach behind. 1, 2. Last time here. Try to reach a little further across the body and heels up behind. Great job. A stretch for our lower legs. Feet underneath your hips, roll your shoulders down and back, crouch into a little ball. You can even give yourself a big hug. And then as you come up, lift onto the balls of your feet. Stretch nice and tall. Let's do it again. Crouch on down and lift it all the way up. If you're not comfortable lifting to the balls of your feet, just keep your feet flat on the ground. And one more time, please. All the way down and lift it up. We'll go right back to that hip opener, a little more intensity this time. So we're gonna jog the butt kickers. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and reach. 2, and jog the butt kickers. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're feeling coordinated, give it a try. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, last time through. And butt kickers. All right, back to the crouching. So crouch down a little faster and up. Good, you've got 2 more here. And last one, and done. All right, so you're gonna take it down to the ground for this next warm-up exercise. It's for the upper body and the core. So we're gonna go into an inchworm with a downward facing dog. So you can come to your mat if you'd like to. Back end of your mat, hinging at the hips. Walk your hands out into a plank position, hold, rock back, rock forward, keep going. And an option to modify this move is a child's pose to a half plank. Good, you've got 2 more. And last one here. And now walk your hands all the way back to your feet, bend your knees, and roll it on up. Let's do that again. Hinge at the hips, walk your hands out, and rock back. Go at your own pace here. I'm gonna take 2 more. And last one. All right, from your plank position, walk your hands back, bend both knees, roll it on up. From the top here, forward arm circles, forward arm circles, and back arm circles. And then you're gonna cross your arms over your midsection. So cross and try to clap your hands behind your back. Okay, try to just meet in the middle back there, alternating which arm comes on top. And one more time, and right back to the inchworm. So back to the end of the mat, hinge at the hips, walk it out, downward facing dog. Let's do 3 more of those. Really waking up that upper body. And one more. And from plank, walk your hands back, bend your knees, roll it on up. One more time, hinge at the hips, walk it out. Brace the core nice and tight, rock back and forth. And you've got one more just like that. And from plank, walk back. We will finish up with our arm circles. So bring your arms forward, big swimming arms. Good job. And circle your arms backwards. And then again, cross the body, clap behind. So cross and clap, cross and clap. It's okay if you can't reach behind your body, just do your best. It's a great stretch for the chest. And you've got 2 more. And last one here, and done. Okay, so we are done with our warm-up this morning, and we are gonna get right into the bench workout. So I'm going to be using the bench for the next 12 to 13 minutes, okay, depending how long our intermissions are. And then we will repeat the whole segment again with some added intensity using weight and some pulsing and some different variations of tempo. So make sure that you have a bench ready to go. If you don't and you want to just use your body weight, that's great too, okay? So for the first exercise, you're gonna have your feet in front of the bench, about hip distance, maybe slightly wider. And all you're gonna do is touch your backside to the bench and then rise up quick. So it's a slow down, quick up. Now we're gonna be doing this for 50 seconds on, okay, and 10 seconds off. I'm gonna set my timer here. And here we go. Let's see here. 50 seconds on, so 3 counts down, big quick up. So we really want to work on squeezing our glutes as we rise up, taking our time to get down. Now it doesn't really matter how high your bench is. I mean, right about knee level is a great option, but a little higher, a little lower, no problem. But do work on this nice slow tempo. All right, so once we've got this, okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more to this first round. So bringing in the heel lift, we're gonna lift our heels off the ground, okay, as we come out of that squat. If you wanna keep your feet grounded, it's no problem at all. Good. Next thing to think about here is knees tracking with toes. A lot of times our knees will rock in, or maybe they'll rock out. So really track in line with those toes. Good, and done, okay? So quick recovery here. You guys are gonna recover and I'm gonna show you the next move. You're gonna turn and face your bench. And the first option is just toe taps, just like this, okay? We're gonna start here in just a moment. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So if you want to make it more intense, you are gonna do high knee toe taps. Okay, so again, low option right here, no jumping, just tapping the toes or brace the core. And you're off. Now these are very light toe taps. Don't try to put your whole foot on the bench or you're gonna wipe out. Good. Remember, you can bring it down a notch at any time. You can do 10 high, 10 low, completely up to you. Come on, brace your core, shoulders back. Almost there, guys. We've got 20 seconds left. Come on, we can do this. Great way to bring the heart rate up. Woo! Good job, good job. Stay with it. And time is up. Good job. All right, nice work. Take a breather. Next exercise, we're gonna have our toes on the bench and our hands on the ground in a wide push-up position. So I'm gonna demonstrate a couple options and then we'll get going. Here's what it looks like. Toes on the bench, hands wide, push-up position, chest comes down, right between the hands. Option for modification, 1 foot on the ground to support your body weight, okay? So you're a little more modified in that position. So choose which one works best for you, and let's go for 50 seconds. Ready, set, and go. Now these don't have to be very deep push-ups, okay? Just a bend in the elbow, start feeling your chest and back working. Now one of the best things about this bench workout is that your core has to work so hard to stabilize you when you're on a surface like this bench. Now remember the option. Drop 1 toe to the ground and continue to move through these push-ups. Okay, you're doing great. You're just over halfway. Your body is a plank when you're doing these push-ups. You don't want to see any swing of the low back like this. So tuck your hips towards your belly button. We've got 15 seconds left. Come on, we got this. It's okay. It's okay to feel like you're burning out. 50 seconds is a long time. And done. All right, great job. Roll your shoulders up, back and around. Give them a little stretch. We're gonna go back to some leg work with the bench. So your next exercise is step up. So you're gonna face your bench. You're gonna lead with your right leg first. So up, up, down, down, just like that. And then we'll switch to our left leg. So moving right along and begin. So up, up. So make sure you're coming all the way on top, stand tall, and then gently step yourself off. And this is a really great functional exercise because all the time we're stepping up and down off of uneven surfaces. So it's really great to strengthen our joints and our connective tissue so that we don't roll our ankles and knees when we're stepping up and down off of surfaces. Not only that, it really engages our core to help lift our body up. Switch to your other leg, lead with your other foot. There we go. Now it's really common to be looking down. I even find myself doing that sometimes. Try to look straight ahead of you. There you go. Pull your toes up slightly so they don't clip that bench. And you've only got 5 seconds left right here. Good work. And time is up. All right, quick recovery. Next up is what's called a Bulgarian split squat. It's really just a lunge with one foot on the bench. So here's what it looks like. One foot on the bench, toes down, other leg out in front. Now when you do this lunge, you want your front knee to track with your second toe, not over the toes, just right in line with. If you need to hold on to something, feel free to do that. You can also do these on the ground. This is a really great challenge for balance, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and begin right now, and let's get going. We do have 50 seconds on each leg. So stack your shoulders right over your hips. You can readjust that foot anytime you need to. I find it's a little easier to have my front foot in line with my hip, not so much toward the midline. Woo. Great, so it's a wonderful stretch for the hip flexor, even though you're getting a lot of work for that front leg. Good job, good job. Really drive through your front heel to bring yourself right back up. Doing great. This is a slow, steady burn, this workout. Come on, keep going. Time is almost there. At any time, take a pause if you need to. Just jump right back in. We've got this. And done. All right, great job. So shake out those legs. Let's get ready. We're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So place your other foot onto the bench. Steady yourself. And time starts now. Let's go. Slow it down. Quick back up. Now, if you can see your knees, you want them all kind of tracking in the same direction. Sometimes our back knee will kind of go out to the side. We don't want any of that wonky form. Nice and solid here. Check in with your front leg. Your knee should be going right over your midfoot, tracking with your second toe. Chest is up. Again, it's easy to kind of lean forward like this, but we are going straight down and straight back up. You feeling this yet? Oh, I love these exercises. Again, not just challenging the legs, but the core as well to hold you in place. Keep going. I can't see my timer, but I'm pretty sure we're almost there. That was our last one. And shake out your legs. Oh goodness. All right, kick your heels up. Give your quads a little stretch. And moving on, we're gonna turn and face our bench, work our upper body again. This time, incline tricep push-ups. So our hands are gonna be hip, shoulder distance apart, feet back behind, and you're gonna lower your body right toward that bench. To make it easier, bring your feet in closer. Your butt's gonna be a little higher in the air, but you're gonna have a modified movement that way. All right, here we go. So, elbows are shooting right next to the rib cage. So we really feel the back of the upper arm. Now it is common that we kind of shrug our shoulders like this. So try to think about your elbows going up and back instead of shoulders into the ears. Now you know anytime we do a push-up, It's just a moving plank. So is your core pulled in tight to your back, holding that isometric squeeze? Are your glutes squeezing? Remember your option right here. If you need to, feet in a little closer, knees soft. Elbows are still tracking along with the ribs and hips. Totally up to you. You've only got 10 seconds to go. Come on. Like I said, it's a slow, steady burn. And one more, and done. All right, whew, shake out those arms. Great job. Now, we're gonna have this step to the side of us, and we're gonna do side step-ups, okay, on one side of the body only for 1 minute, or for 50 seconds, sorry. So you'll come up, tap, and then step back down, all right? So side tap up, and then make sure your step down nice and slow. Ready? And begin. Here we go. Side step up, tap, and slow it back down. You wanna make sure your whole foot is on that bench before you launch yourself straight up. So really great for hip stability. Again, working lateral movement like we did with our warm-up side squats. Good, bracing the core. Every time you come up and down, your core has to engage. I love functional core work. It's one of my favorite ways to train the body. You are over halfway. Continue. Maybe you want to go a little bit faster for these last 15 seconds. Bring that heart rate up. Good job, good job. Yes. 5 seconds to go. Great work. And let's get one more in. And time is up. All right, all we do, switch to the other leg. So I'm gonna come to this side, and let's get ourselves going right now. 50 seconds on the clock. Feels like 1 minute. So check your knee. When you're stepping up onto your platform, you always want that knee tracking with your toes. Sometimes our knees tend to wobble in or pronate in. Let's try to prevent that by pushing our knee open. Great work. Halfway at this point right now. So if you want, let's speed up just a little bit. Come on, you can do this. Almost there. Last 10 seconds. Great work, great work. And 3, 2, and last one right here, and done. All right, great job. So our next move does not involve the bench at all. We're actually gonna just do some calf raises or heel raises to challenge our calves. So just body weight only, feet underneath our hips to begin with, and heels coming off the ground. Now, it's really common to kind of let our legs kind of just hang out, not really very much muscle engagement. So squeeze your butt, draw your quads in tight, straighten your legs without locking your knees, and pull your body up tall. Ready, set, and here we go. Now I'm gonna change our feet positioning as we go here, just to give you a little bit more of a challenge. So burning out the calves here. Feeling that lengthening and stretching on the bottom of the foot as well. Good. All right, time to change positioning. You're gonna turn your toes out and your heels slightly inward. So just a small V position here. You're gonna feel that more through your hips and glutes. Good. Nice work. Hands can be wherever they're most comfortable. If you need to hold on to a wall, no problem. Keep going. And one more. Good, now small change, toes in, heels out, not very much, just slightly. I love this one because I feel it on the outside of my shins, okay? So really working all parts of the legs, the lower leg here. Almost there, let me check that timer. Great job. And now right back through the center again, and I want you to go as fast as you can. And last one, done. Whew. Kick your heels out, give your calves a little stretch, and let's move on, all right? So next up, we're gonna be on our backs with one foot on the bench. So it looks like this. Lay down on your back and take one heel on the bench and one leg off. And you're gonna go quick up and then slow down. Ready, set, and here we go. Quick up and slow it on down. Nice job. Now if you feel more comfortable doing both feet on the bench, that's great. And you could even have one foot just slightly hovering off the bench. But since we're gonna do both legs for 50 seconds, you may want to do right and then left. Good. Give it a little pause at the top, hold, and then slowly lower back down. Great job. Drive through the bottom heel. You're feeling this in your hamstrings and glutes. Good job. Great for stability around that knee and hip joint. And we are almost there. Good. Muscle fatigue should be setting in just a little bit by now as we are nearing the end of the first half of the workout. Good. Let's try to get 3 more in right now. And that was all. We just got 2. That timer just went off. Let's go ahead and stretch out that leg, flex your foot, that hamstring a little break, and we are gonna go again here in just a minute. Let me reset that timer, and here we go. So hips up high, slow it back down. Again, core pulled tight. Nice work, nice work. These are sneaky exercises, this one. You're not gonna maybe feel it too much today, but tomorrow, you're gonna feel a lot of strength in those hamstrings. Great job. Come on, can you get your glutes a little bit tighter? Can you get your hips a little bit higher? Yes. Doing awesome. Keep it coming. Oh, my leg is shaking. How about you? Yeah, that's good. That means those muscles are working hard. Almost there, almost there. Good, let's try to get 2 more. 2 more, can we do it? Oh, we got 1, and that was our timer. All right, great job. So we are gonna take a 30-second recovery, get a drink of water, and then I'm gonna have you make sure you have your weights ready for round 2, where we're gonna repeat all those exercises with a little bit of extra intensity. So grab your quick drink, grab a quick recovery, and I'll see you back here in just a moment. Welcome back. Hope you had a great recovery. All right, I have my weights ready to go. I'm gonna use my bench and we are gonna do slow squats down. So weights will be on your shoulders. You're gonna do slow squats down at the top, small jump. Slow squat down, small jump. Of course, if you don't wanna do the jump or the weights, right, you can just slow squat down and then up into a heel lift. Okay, so pick up your weights. We've got 50 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, and go. Feet are hip distance, maybe a little wider. Slow, 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 quick at the top. Good, take your time coming down, and then a big, powerful jump as you press up out of that squat. Chest is lifted high, tailbone slightly elevated. Great job. Now make sure you're touching your backside to the ground to the bench every single time. Getting a great range of motion here. We are almost there. Good job, you've got 20 seconds left. Soft landing out of that jump. Now it doesn't have to be a very high jump. It's just a plyometric out of your low squat. Good work, good work. Quads are burning already. Like I said, this is a slow burner, and this is where you're really gonna feel that work from the first round settle in. And 1 more, done. All right. Up next, high knees to the bench. So just like we did before, but you'll jog them. So it'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just like we did the butt kickers in the warm-up, we're gonna bring them back in right here. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this requires a little bit more coordination. If it's not for you, just stay with the high knees only. Or option 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring it up high behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, heels. 2, 3, 4. I love this challenge of working front and back of the body in the same move. Come on, you got this. And up. Getting your steps in today. And 1, 2, 3, high knees. Come on, pull. 2, 3, 4, almost there. We've got time for one more combo. Good job. Maybe even one more. Let's do it together. And time is up. Great job. Woo. All right, moving right along. We have got our decline push-ups. Now, before we just did regular decline push-ups, this time headbanger push-ups. So your hips are gonna be elevated. It looks like this. Butt up in the air, hands shoulder distance. You're gonna put your head right between your hands. Modification, again, 1 foot on the ground, hips are still high. Ready? Let's go. Good. So feet are a little closer to your hands than in a regular push-up. You're really gonna feel this in your upper back. It's kind of like a military press. If all the blood's rushing to your head and doesn't feel good, then just do regular push-ups. Remember the modification, 1 foot down, butt still in the air. Getting those headbangers in. Come on. This is the only time you're gonna do these push-ups today, so knock them out. Core training at its best right here. Almost there. Come on, we're sweating together. We're both hurting together. Almost there. Let's get 2 more. Come on, last one. And done. Oh, man. Woo! All right, round your back. We are gonna feel that tomorrow. Great job. Okay, facing your bench. This time, our step-ups are gonna be done with weight in our hands, okay? That's your first option. So stepping up, weights in the hands. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you're gonna step up, lift the knee, and then slowly step back off. Same leg, leading, okay? The whole time, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Let's get it going. Ready, set, begin. Up. Nice job. Again, watching that knee, tracking with your second toe as you step up, especially when that other leg is lifting off the ground. It's a whole new animal here, lifting that leg all the way up and using weights. One more, and switch to the other leg right here. Come on, drive it up. Slow back down. Now you can do any combination of this move. Maybe you want to do the knee lift, but you don't want to have the weights. No problem. Maybe you want the weights, but just the tap. Come on. Let's get one more in. One more right here. And done. All right, set those weights down. Great job. Woo. Bulgarian split squat is next. With weight, so it looks like this. 1 foot on the bench, foot out nice and far in front. You're gonna slow down, and then from the bottom, you're gonna pulse up, 2, 3, and then all the way up to the top. So with or without weights, here we go. 3 counts down, pulse up, 2, 3, rise all the way up. Slow down, pulse up, shoulders are down and back. Now maybe you don't want the pulse. Maybe you just want that slow lowering into the lunge with the weights. Up to you. Slow it down. Come on, pulse at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Quick to the top. Woo! Heart rate is high because we are using big muscle groups here. Big muscle groups. 3, 2, 1. Push it up. Again, slow down. Pulse. All the way up. Almost there. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Come on, timer, let's go. We've got to be getting close. 3, 2, 1. Ah, shake out that leg. Man, we felt that. All right, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So get into position. Back toe resting on the bench. Front knee tracking with the toes. Looks like this. Slow down, pulse from the bottom. 3, 2, 1, and then up. Ready, set, and here we go right now. Slow it all the way down. Come on, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Press it up again. Come on, slow down. I know that slow down is hard. Some eccentric training. Great for the body. Great for building strength. Come on. Notice that these movements don't look very big, but they are very, very intense. Up, 2, 3, come on, push. At any time if you need to drop weight, no problem. Okay, you're still getting plenty of work here. Just going through these motions. Oh my goodness. Going to burnout. I know I'm almost there. Are you almost to burnout? Come on, 3. Stick with it. Try to go all the way through this 50 seconds. Knowing a recovery is coming. Up. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Come on, drive. Let's get one more in. 3, 2, 1. Up. And take your foot off the bench. Great job. Set your weights down. All right, incline tricep push-up with the bench. We're gonna face the bench. We're gonna do one push-up, then we're gonna do a shoulder tap to each side. So adding a little bit of a challenge. Ready, set, tricep push-up, and then tap, tap. Okay, so a little bit more challenge because we are shifting our weight. We're trying not to let our weight rotate side to side. Holding our body weight with one arm. And you know the modification, right? You can bring your feet in, get your butt in the air, and it looks just like this. Doesn't have to look pretty. It's all about functionality. Great work, great work. Just over halfway here, guys. Now notice how your hips might want to kind of do a little bit of this action, but we are going to keep our belly button pointing right toward our bench, not letting our hips rock. Gluing your toes to the ground. Stabilizing with that opposite arm. One more time. And done you are. Great work. Whew. Yeah, wipe off here for just a minute. All right, side step ups. So using your weight once again, if you would like to for these side step ups, put them in your hand. It looks just like this. Shoulders back, step up, tap, and then all the way back down. Option if you want to, just like with our regular step-ups, lifting the knee right there, okay? Time starts right now. Let's go. This is 50 seconds on each leg. Now I want you to notice I'm slowly lowering myself to the ground. Get that eccentric work on the way back down. A lot of control going on there to lower the leg to the ground. Good. Again, strengthening the muscles around the knee. Now again, this is a common move where we kind of jerk our body forward and up. Let's try not to do that. Shoulders down, keep them stacked right over your hips, and you only have 20 seconds to go. So this one's not about speed. Is your core tight? Are you using it? Come on, last 8 seconds. I bet we can get 3 more in. Let's give it a shot. Last one. and done. All right, so weights again. We'll just use the other side of our body and we'll get right after it. So pick them up and here we go. Shoulders down and back, lift your knee. Remember, it's a slow movement down. You've got this. Great work, great work. Push through the heel as you step onto your bench. As you lift your knee, can you feel your abdominals pulling in? Little crunch at the top there. Great job, great job. Good work, you're halfway. I think we can keep going. Remember, all we have left are calf raises and our single leg bridges. And then we're done with this bench work. We've got 8 seconds to go. That means we can get 3 more in, all right? So stick with me. Good, we're gonna finish up one more. That timer went off, we're gonna do one more. And done, all right. So, heel raises are next. Whoops, you can use your weights if you want to, put them in your hand for your heel raises for some added intensity. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Remember, we're gonna move through some different feet positioning. So shoulders back in place. This is a great isometric exercise for the upper back when you're holding your shoulder blades together with resistance from the weights, okay? So remember, glutes are tight, quads are tight, knees are not locking out, but their legs are straight here. 2 more, and now heels in, toes out. Ready? Good, all the way up onto the balls of your feet. All your toes connected to the ground. Really think about like brand new shoes and you're trying to like work them in. Come on. And 2 more. Turn your toes in, heels out. Ready? Tall and strong through the core. We only have 10 seconds left right here. So you're gonna turn your feet back to front and power it out as hard and as fast as you can. Come on, right to the end. 3, 2, and 1, and done. Oh, all right, no weight needed for this next one, okay? What you do need to do is come to the ground and put 1 foot on the bench. Now, I'm gonna demonstrate this move. It's a little different. So, 1 foot on the bench, okay? Knee is high, and you're gonna bring your elbow to your knee as you lower down, and then press up. Slowly in, and then press up, okay? We're ready to rock right now. 1 leg only, and slow, 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 and then up. Good. Now this is a slight rotation, so your shoulder does come off of the ground as you reach toward that knee. You're getting a great crunch for the oblique here on this moving leg side. And it kind of makes you forget about the other leg, doesn't it? And I forget that that hamstring on the other side is working so, so, so hard. Good job, good job. Keep it coming, guys. You have 20 seconds left. Can you pause a little bit longer at the top? I'm gonna really drive your heel up. Hold. This feels so good and so painful all at the same time. You're getting so much stronger, and done. All right, take that leg that was pushing off the bench, pull it towards you, and give it a good stretch. All right, same thing, other side. So get ready, get set, and here we go. So leg is up, so hips high, and then elbow to knee, and drive it back up. Remember, you're going 3 counts down, and then big push up. Just loading to explode here. Really bring his shoulder across the midline. It's not just the elbow. We get stuck doing this kind of stuff all the time, and we don't actually work our obliques. Great work, you're just over halfway there. Just over halfway, and then you can say goodbye to all of this hard bench work for the lower body. You might see a little bit sneak back in for the core section, but that's okay. And done. Oh, all right. Great work. We are gonna take a 30-second recovery water drink. So go ahead and do that now, and then we'll be back for some core work at the end. With some core work, and then we'll stretch and we'll be on our way today. So to begin with, go ahead and come down onto your mat in the prone position, which means that you're on your front side here, okay? We're gonna start with our fingers underneath our forehead. Our toes are glued to the ground. We're gonna lift our upper body and then reach one hand, or the same hand to the same foot, bending the knee and then lowering all the way down. We're gonna lift and bend to the other side and lower all the way down, okay? So we've got 40 seconds on the clock, 15-second recovery. Here we go. Let's begin the timer right here. So belly button pulled into the spine, and we're gonna lift that upper body, reach, rotate towards your ankle, bring the heel even closer, and then lower down and switch. Good, so one toe stays on the ground the whole time, and you're just gonna take this nice and slow. Nice and slow. Great job. Really focusing on bending at the waist, bringing your rib cage closer to your hip, and feeling a nice stretch through the front of the shoulder as well. Good job, good job. You only have 5 seconds left. And last one, and recover. Sit back into a child's pose and stretch. Nice job. Okay, from here, we're gonna take it into a plank position. So plank position, 45-second plank, elbows on the ground, knees or toes on the ground. We are pushing away, pulling our abdominals in tight, and we are holding this for 45 seconds. Now it's really common to kind of have our butt in the air or even have our low back sagging, but we wanna just keep our body in a strong plank position here, an isometric exercise, really for the whole body. Whole body benefits from this one. Good job. Almost there. You've got about 10 seconds left right here. I love 45-second planks. Man, a minute takes forever, but 45 seconds is nothing, right? Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and release. Down to the knees, rock back, and stretch it out. All right, we're gonna add on just a little bit to that first move. So come on down to the ground. Both arms and legs are gonna lift. You're gonna reach out, in, and down. Let's go ahead and begin. So lift up, open, in, and down. It's up. Good, so reaching toward the knees, bringing your feet right back into hip distance. An option if you want it, right? Just one leg at a time, one arm at a time. Completely up to you. But can you recheck your abdominals and make sure that they're pulled in to support your back and that your butt is squeezing tight here? You've only got 10 seconds to go. And one more time. All right, up next, we're gonna intensify that plank. So you sit back, stretch for a minute. We're gonna intensify the plank, looks like this. We're gonna walk up to our bench and then right back down. Now, if you don't wanna walk up, I want you to walk forward, forward, back, back. Ready? Let's go. Up, up, down, down. Okay? It's kind of like into a floating Superman. Now you can be on your knees and doing this just like this. This move really helps engage the upper part part of our abdominals, but we do need to be mindful of our low back, that it doesn't sway as our arms go away from our body. Now try to lead with the opposite arm as well. Remember, it can look like this on the mat the whole time, completely up to you. Almost there, you've only got 8 seconds left. And one more, we got it, and done. All right, rock back and recover. All right, 2 moves done, that's the good news. We're gonna move into a side plank next. So come to one side, you don't need your bench for this one. Side plank, either on your knee or on both feet like this, arm up in the air. We're going for 45 seconds, and then we'll flip to the other side. Ready, set, and go. So this is great. Elbow under shoulder or all the way up. Hips are completely stacked. We're reaching away from the ground, squeezing our shoulder blades together as our chest is open. Great work. Everything should be shaken at this point. Remember that slow burn? It's catching up. It's catching up. Yes, it is. Good job. 20 seconds to go. Can you squeeze your butt and squeeze your inner thighs a little bit at the same time while you hold this plank? Good work. Come on, give me 10 seconds more. That's all I ask. And then we'll flip end to end and try out the other side. Good job, good job. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Bring the arm across your body. Give it a quick stretch before we head to the other side. And here we go. All right, on one knee, arm up, or on your feet. Time starts now. Just think about how hard you worked so far in this last hour. Be so proud of yourself for finishing strong with a great core set. Takes a lot of nerve and a lot of guts and a lot of determination to get up, make it through a hard workout, and then continue on with your day. So you should be very proud of yourself. You've only got 10 seconds left right here. Come on, 3 and 2 and 1, and let it relax. Good. Bring the knees in, bring that arm across your body. We're gonna go right back to the other side. We're gonna intensify this plank just a little bit with some leg lifts. Okay, so let me show you this next move. You're gonna be on one elbow. All right, you're gonna be having that top leg in front of you and your bottom leg, sorry, top leg in front of you and bottom leg is straight, and we're gonna hold it right here. So it's gonna add a little more of a challenge for the hips. A lot of times I use this as a stretch, but this is a really great a core exercise as well. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and you're right here, lifting those hips high. Modification, if you need it, is right here. Okay, still challenging the obliques, still lengthening through the top side body. Hold on to it. If you want to work harder, bring that leg a little closer to your hand. Good. Keeping the chest open, you've got this. It's kind of like a core balancing act, isn't it? Almost there. Think about exhaling deep through the belly button into the spine. Great work, great work. This side is coming to a close in 4, 3, 2, and last one right there. And let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Okay, so set it up. Top leg is bent, bottom leg is straight, hips are stacked on top of each other. And 3, 2, 1, and reach your arm long. Let's go for it. Doing great. No reason to quit now. You've made it this far. You're gonna finish it up. Good job. Just over halfway right now. Come on, can you reach that arm a little longer as you lift your hips higher? It's okay if everything's shaking. That means you did the right thing. It means you worked hard. Come on, stick with it. And final 10 seconds right here. Come on. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you have finished that set. All right, last thing you're gonna do is what's called a half get up, okay? Or a get up sit up is sometimes what it's called. If you've ever done a Turkish get up before, then this will be familiar to you, okay? We're gonna do it without weight the first time, and the second time we'll grab a weight, all right? So we're gonna bend our right knee and have our left leg straight out to the side and left arm straight out to the side. I want you to put your right arm in the air and you're gonna roll over onto your left side and press your hips up high, hold, and then slowly lower back down. Okay, so let's try it one more time together. Slowly roll over and up, and then slowly lower back down. Now, if you don't want to go up all the way onto your hand like I just did, then just come up onto your elbow only, and that would be great, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do 5 on each side. 5 on each side, and then we'll grab our weight and we'll do 5 more on each side. Here we go. So left arm and leg out, right knee bent, right arm straight, draw the abdominals in, roll, roll, roll. Come up onto the hand, lift your hips, look at your top hand, slowly lower it back down. And again, remember the option, up onto the elbow only. Good. This is a very, very slow movement. And we've got 2 more on this side. Tuck your chin, draw the abdominals in, up. Great job, and last one here. And up you go. Great work. Okay, let's go ahead and flip it over to the other side, and we'll do 5 on this side. So, left knee bent, left arm straight, and then the right arm and right leg are out to the side, and we're gonna roll on over and press the hips up. That was 1. We've got 4 more to go. Good, really press those hips high. Remember the option, up onto the elbow, a little more supported here. And you've got 2 more. Look up at your hand. And 1 more time. Now, when we go through this for the final round, if you don't want to use weight and you just want to use body weight, that's great. Okay, and that was it. So grab one of your weights and we're gonna go ahead and repeat. Okay, starting with the right hand in the air, right knee bent, and left side out to the left arm and leg out to the side. Okay, so we're gonna drop that shoulder down, kind of lock it in place, belly button pulled in tight, look at your weight, roll to your side, and press yourself up. That's 1. Slowly lower back down. And again, remember option, elbow, 2, and 3, and 4. Good, last one here, last one. Come on, make it your best. And up. Good job, and let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So, left arm up, right arm and leg out to the side, ready? And look at the weight, roll to the side, press yourself up, and slow it back down. Remember, the down phase of this movement is just as important as the up phase. And 2 to go. Good, let's finish strong. Our final exercise of the day. You've got this. Up. And you are done. Set your weight gently to the ground. Lay here on your back. Hug your knees in toward your body. Rock your hips side to side. And man, oh man, you deserve a stretch. Lift up both legs, point and flex. Good work. Take your right leg, cross it over, and then hug your knees in toward your body. So hold on to both knees. Now, if you've got the flexibility, I want you to slide your hands down towards your ankles and pull both legs in towards your hips. Really feel that release in your top glutes. And we'll take both legs back up and point and flex. Create some movement in those ankles. Take your left leg, cross it over, hold the knees and pull them close to your body. And then slide your hands down toward your legs or down toward your ankles. It's all right if you're not as flexible on this side, no problem. And release, good job. All right, you're gonna roll over onto your front side. Go into a scorpion here. Arms are out to the side, 90-degree angles. I want you to go ahead and look at your right elbow and lift your right leg off the ground, bend the knee, and then just throw that leg over. Try to hug the ground here and keep looking at your right side of the body. And then bring it back in, turn your head to the left, lift the left leg, throw it over. And release. And let's try one more on each side. Look to the right, lift the right leg. Oh, great stretch for the spine. Get a great release in your hips and low back. And switch one more time. Look to the left, lift that leg up. And release. Okay, take your hands underneath your shoulders, knees to the ground, toes to the ground. Press yourself up. Rock back into a child's pose. And rock forward and lower your hips, soften your elbows, and lift your chest. And again, rock back into a child's pose. And forward. Good. Soften your elbows, drop your hips. And release. Up to all fours. Good. Round through your back. Look at your belly button. And release. Good job. And walk your hands in towards your knees. Take one leg forward, knee over the ankle. Just drop down into a deep lunge here. And take your opposite hand to the inside of the front foot and open your arm up. We're going to rotate in the opposite direction as well. So this top hand is going to go down, okay, either to the foot or the ground, and rotate in the opposite direction as well. And release. Back to all fours and round your back and release. All right, step your other leg forward and nice deep lunge here. Opposite hand to the ground and rotate towards your front leg. And let's bring that hand down to the ground and open the opposite arm up. And release. Good. Take that front foot back and then walk your hands towards your thighs. Pull your hands behind your hips. Roll your shoulders back into place. Chin is down. And chin slightly up. All right, go ahead and take your hands on either side of your body. Tilt your head as you press away with the opposite hand. Let your chin roll down and switch to the other side. And let that chin roll down. And as you stack your head up on top, roll your shoulders up, back, and around. And you are done. Great work today. I'm so proud of you. I will see you next time.